How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here, and welcome back to another great game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'll be playing in the classic M48 Patton, the Tier 10 American medium tank. And this thing is, and always will be, one of my favorites, especially with the very old hatch workaround. When they made it smaller and just remodeled it, it made it much more competitive of a tank, and made me want to play it that much more. 268 pen on your standard APCR rounds, 330 millimeters of pen, or is it 340 for your premium heat ammunition, and then I believe it's something like 68 millimeters of pen for your high explosive rounds. So what's not to love? And your DPM is also crazy. It's awesome. Sorry, 53 millimeters of pen for the high explosive rounds, and then 330 millimeters of penetration for the premium heat rounds. So now that I got that all cleared up, the base DPM on this vehicle for tanks.gg is 2,900 DPM. That's not including vents. That's not including rammer. That's not including pretty much anything that would increase DPM. That's just your base DPM. Using all of that, including cola and Brothers in Arms and gun rammer and vents, you got yourself a good chunk of extra 3,500 DPM. I'm guesstimating, but yeah, that's fucking crazy. I wouldn't recommend using cola on this thing, just because you need the fire extinguisher on there, as well as the large repair kit and the large med kit, because your driver dies very easily in this thing, as does your gunner, for whatever reason. And if you turn the turret ever so slightly, people will be able to pen the side that you are giving them. So that's unfortunate. And even aiming at it straight on, the mantlet can be penned with APCR rounds very reliably, because it's only 256 to 270 millimeters of protection. That is the inner mantlet, not the outside. The outside is impenetrable. And then there's some weak spots in the frontal turret, even aiming straight at people, but don't worry about that, as they are pretty much random in nature. And as long as you're using all 9 degrees of your gun depression, popping up, taking a shot, and falling back, you're pretty damn near indestructible. So that's cool. But yeah, definitely better than all of the... I don't know how that round went in, but thank you, RNG. This tank is better than all of the premium Pattons you'll see running around. It's pretty funny. Yeah, the mobility isn't the best, but your track reverse is fine. I was gonna try and track pen that Super Conqueror, because my friend is here to help me out. But my friend Steve, aka Happy Bunny, is that I'm platooning with today, and that doesn't work. I do end up damaging that Super Conqueror's ammo rack, so that'll... yeah, there's the damaging on the ammo rack, but I'm taking damage. You can see that I already 3-marked this vehicle. Pretty funny. The Sergeant Slaughter tries to get a free pen on me. I don't let that happen. Also, fun fact about this tank, if you aim directly behind yourself, you only get about... you get 0 degrees of gun depression. So that's funny? Not really. It's a sad story, but it's true. So keep that in mind when you're engaging other targets, because sometimes a cannon will fuck you. Just try to keep it at your side. I give that Patton a free shot into my upper plate, and that worked out for him, because of course he's spamming heat. Because why wouldn't you be? Oh, that's right. Because I'm not a fucking loser. That's fine. This tank doesn't need to have, like, I should have went through there, but I probably hit his gun or his turret, so that's fine. I needed to fall back pretty much immediately, so I can blame that on my poor accuracy. But that one's going right in. He's dead, and now I just gotta stay alive, because my only threat here that I'm genuinely worried about is Artie. But, like, look at all these free side shots I get into the enemy team, and this is when I start to rack up damage like no fucking tomorrow. Like, we've got a side on another M48 Patton over there, who we're going to finish off very soon here. Another side shot on the Patriot. Yep. It's just a good old turkey shoot, and this is fucking awesome. I don't know why he's just slowly backing up, or where that shot went. But yeah, if you don't pen with the standard APCR pen of... like, again, why didn't I pen there? Thanks, RNG. RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. It's fine. Unfortunately, my friend gets finished off by the arty there, but I do not share the same fate in this game, so no need to worry about that. It is a victory. Just watch to the end and watch me rack up all this free damage, and also missed a few more shots that I don't know how they didn't fucking pen, but we'll get to that. This tank is just, ever since I went up the American line, I played it for a little bit, and then I guess I didn't appreciate the beauty that it was, and then after the hatch, like, I've got heat loaded, he's got his turret turned ever so slightly, and I can pen the side of it, no problem. Practically the front, but also not really. Do I need the heat to go through? Probably not, but do I want to use it anyway for good measure? Absolutely. So, I am. But, like, I see that there's a Type 5 Heavy over there, and a 113, if I'm not mistaken, with a lot of health. I try to put a few free shots into the Type 5, also being aware that there's still Artie in the game, and I need to stay mobile if he is to have a chance of missing me. But, yeah, even when you are going 70 or whatever the fucking max kilometers an hour you have for your tank, Artie will still find a way to dick you over, whether it be to track you and have his little friends finish you off, or just to direct hit you. Because, why not? Another free shot into the side turret of the enemy M48 Patton with heat. And then is he going to pop out again like an absolute fuckwit? Wait for it. And, yep, thanks for the free pen, dude. It's pretty amazing that RNG is granting me these free shots into the side and making me actually hit the target instead of miss. So, again, thank you, RNG gods. But, again, I'm like, there's that Type 5 Heavy over there. Maybe he's not focusing me. Maybe he's focusing that heavy tank in, like, D5. So, I try to get some free pens. Unbeknownst to me, there's a fucking blown-off turret to my ass end. I keep running over it like an absolute donkey. Like, why is there so much turbulence on it? I'm having a terrible time trying to pen anything. I'm like, okay, this one's gonna go in, this one's gonna go in, and what happens? I fucking missed the guy. Cool. Awesome. Is it already gonna dick onto me? Is this game gonna be shitter? Nope. Okay. Shot went in. My gun's not broken. We're back in business. And now I'm gonna run away again, because if that already does direct hit me, or even hit next to me, depending on what arty it is, I could die. Definitely if it's the Conqueror gun carriage or the T92 HMC, but yeah, or no, the T92 or the GUI 100. Either of those have very good splash damage, and that almost ended my career in this game anyway. So that was very what is it? White knuckling, puckering the butthole. Sure, I knew this T10 would be rolling up on me, and I knew I had the DPM to be able to put 2 shots into him before he had a chance to put 1 shot into me. And even if he did shoot me, he had a very high chance of not killing me with 1 shot. So I was willing to take that chance of being penned anyway, so that I could finish him off, and I do. Eventually, we'll get there though. M48 Patton is going up that way, and there's the Type 5 Heavy. I'm like, maybe I can get some free shots here, and can I take the chance? And there we go, another free shot into him. That T95 E6, I believe he was shooting high explosives earlier, which led me to question his intelligence, but I don't know. I'm pointing my mallet towards my back to make sure that if that M48 Patton shoots at me, he will probably hit my turret from where he was, and I would be safe, hopefully, with enough armor to deflect or just ricochet the shot. But yeah, very hectic game. I'm surprised I got as much damage as I did, especially considering how early Steve died in the game. But yeah, very good game. Not phenomenal. I said phenomenal in the beginning because it's definitely not your average game, that's for sure. So yeah, I'll call it a phenomenal game. Is it 10K combined? No. No, it's not. But it's damn near, almost, like, really close to 8K. Or is it 8K? I think I go after the Artie here because the IS-7 is a one-hit and they eventually get to him and kill him. But I make the mistake of loading high explosive when I could have just fired a normal round. What's the pen? 53? Yeah, that's chancing it on that Artie. You really want to get to the side of an Artie to fire high explosive and not into their front part, because that's just enough armor to contest your HE penetration, and then this can happen. 250. Thanks, game. You're fucking awesome. But luckily, again, RNG blesses me with godlike accuracy, and I get the kill shot on the artillery, netting me one pen away from 8K base damage and a round. I'm just gonna fucking round here. Do quick math, Justin, do quick math. 8,300 damage combined, with most of it being base damage. Very awesome for me. Not so awesome for Steve, as you can see. He had some issues with accuracy there. I don't know if it's because of where he lives that he has lag or what, but he seems to be having some connection issues with the game. And ever since I went wireless, it's been fine. Like, I would lag, but I wouldn't disconnect from the game like I normally would if I was wired. It's fucking weird. But moving on, hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.